So now I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
You said technical SEO.
Yes.
What do you consider? What is like a low-hanging fruit for technical, as in search engine, or not just for search engine optimization? So let me do a quick clarification. Everything from speed of a website to optimizing images to everything else that you could possibly think of. What all would you consider technical SEO?
Yeah, so I think page speed is kind of the hot button answer right now.
Yeah.
So optimizing for page speed, I think the important thing for page speed is understanding which pages really matter for SEO, because some don't really. And so focusing those efforts for getting them faster on the pages that matter. And then within that as well is understanding what's making it slower. So there's a lot of free reports out there that'll do that for you. So browser caching, minifying JavaScript, making sure you don't have a ton of JavaScript on there that's just making things go slow. Even as far as if, what's the one called? There's a few of them now that have the waterfall that show like what order things loaded on your page. So sometimes it's as easy as taking one of those bigger things and moving it down that list to load later.
Correct.
Because a lot of the stuff that Google goes off of is that first meaningful peak. So you can kind of get those boosts without having to do a whole lot of fancy footwork.
Okay. Are you transitioning to something like instead of JPEGs or PNGs? Are you transitioning to like JPEG 2000 or
Yep.
or other types of forms of media?
Yeah, I think the pictures are probably one of the biggest culprits of slowing down a page. So yeah, JPEG 2000, much easier to compress. Caching static assets, I think, is super important.
Absolutely.
So making sure that you're not loading that every time if you don't have to.
Sure.
But yeah, just kind of keeping up on what makes things a little bit smaller. Another important thing to kind of remember, at least right now, Google is not penalizing you for being slower than the 3-second mark. They don't really start doing that until you get down to like that bottom 10% of speed. So it's not really that if I'm not at 3 seconds today, I'm not going to get ranked, because right now you are, you'll be all right. Just make some of those iterative steps. As far as kind of circling back to the technical, I think anything that has to do with the code of your website, I would say is technical. So your metadata, taking care of your URLs, Moz, like Screaming Frog, Ahrefs. Those are great tools to kind of give you that overview of where those issues are, like redirect chains. If you're not using 300 or 400 codes right, I think I see a lot of people using the wrong ones. So like 301 and 404 are technically temporary. So if you switch that to a 302 and a 410, Google stops trying to crawl that. You save crawl budget and you get more ranking. So there's a lot of little stuff within technical. I think technical, aside from backlinks and really great content, probably provide the biggest SEO boost, and they're typically the easiest things to do. A little time consuming, but there's nothing difficult. It's just kind of monotonous to do it to a lot of pages.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's some really good advice. I think that was really good. I appreciate it.
Thank you.